Welcome in, everybody. I hope you've had either a good day, a good week, or as I see some returning faces, a good time since I've seen you last. Welcome in to this cardio and core session. For today's session, and with any session that we do, remember always to do it to the best of your ability. That may look different for some of you, and that may include having some rest breaks, hydration breaks, or stopping altogether at any point during this workout. Also, I'll be giving my best to give you adaptations as we go through this workout. So feel free to adapt the exercises as necessary. But if you need to take any extra adaptations to make sure this is suitable for you, feel free to do that. And as always, if you have any questions, you can always ask me and we can work together to make this suitable for you. We are going to be using a poll for today's session. If you can't use a poll because you can't grab hold of one, that's not a problem. Or if you don't have one, that's not a problem either. But essentially, it's something that you can hold in both hands, around about shoulder width apart, that is nice and lightweight. We won't need that straight away though. We need that in a little bit. First of all, we're going to do our warm up. Make sure we've got plenty of space around us so we're not going to hit anything or anyone. And we start here with mobilizing our upper body by moving one arm around in a circle, nice and gentle, nice and controlled to begin with. And you can build up that pace a little bit just by moving it around to the best of your ability and doing the best you can with this rotation around. If that means you got to do it with a slightly bent arm, a smaller range of motion, that is fine. Just getting it going around however you can here. Nice work. Good range of motion. And then with that same arm, let's swap the direction and go the opposite way. Good. Well, let's swap over to the other side now and get that one going round. And change direction. Good. Okay, let's reach over towards the opposite shoulder, or the best we can. If we can't reach all the way over, come into the near shoulder, or we can come across the front, as long as the main thing is we get that elbow bend in there, in whichever one we do. That's it. Fantastic work. Okay, let's hit one arm here, swinging it forwards, reaching up, bringing it down, and repeat through. So just bring it up to as high as you can, feel almost like a little bit of a stretch at the top, and bring it back down. If that means you're only going to head height or chest height or wherever it is, that's fine. If you need to do it with a bent arm as well, just swinging it up, reach up the best you can, and back down. Let's change over to the other side. That's good work, good range of motion. Excellent. Let's go in for a hug, arms out to the side. And then let's go into some shoulder rotations. Change direction. And let's just use some wrist rotations as well, just getting them going around. Change direction. Yeah, then giving it all a bit of a shake off there. If you're using a pole, now's the time to grab it. If you're not using a pole, don't grab it. And we are going to be going here 15 minutes today. We are going to be doing this starting off at 5 out of 10 effort for the first 5, like we usually do. And then the second 5, we're going to increase it up to 6 out of 10 effort. And then the final 5, we are going to increase that up to 7 out of 10 effort. So it's a small increase in pace as we go through this, building up that heart rate, building up that core body temperature, and getting ourselves warmed up, ready for what we've got after this. Just make sure, yeah, everybody's there. Good. We're going to go here in 15 seconds time. We're going to start with the paddling forwards. 5 out of 10, not too hard, not too easy, somewhere in between the two. 5 out of 10 pace. I'm going to paddle around just like so in 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's it, good work everybody. Getting those arms going round. Nice work. That's it, good effort. So it's just 5 out of 10 here. Not too hard, not too easy, in between the two for this first 5 minutes. We're halfway through the first one now.
Halfway there.
So if you are doing a single arm, you can swap over to the other side. So keep that going. Nice. Consistent pace, keep those arms going around. We've got 15 seconds to go on the next one, keeping that 5 out of 10 pace,
seconds.
but going to swap and do the opposite direction. And that'll be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction and keep things moving around. Nice work. Good work, everybody. Get those arms going round to the best of our ability at 5 out of 10 pace. Halfway through this one for those doing single arm.
Halfway there.
You can swap now. Nice work. On the next one, in 15 seconds time, we're going to continue the paddling theme and we're going to do some canoeing down to the left side. And we'll be doing that here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So come down to one side as if we're paddling. That's it, nice work. If you're doing single arm on this one, just keep that movement going on that one side throughout this full minute, and then we'll swap over to the other arm on the next minute.
Halfway there.
But we're halfway through this one currently. Let's keep it moving there. Good. So on the next one, we'll just be swapping over to the other side. Same movement on the other side in 15 seconds from now. Good work so far. Keeping that 5 out of 10 pace still for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's swap over
4.
on to the other side. And paddling like we are in a canoe. Good work. Okay, we are coming up to halfway through this one. We've got one more
Halfway there.
after this one at 5 out of 10 before we increase that pace up to 6 out of 10. And on this next one, we're going to be doing double arm forwards, double arm overhead.
10 seconds.
10 seconds from now. And sticking with the 5 out of 10 still. 3, 2, 1. So you go forwards,
Now 5.
up, forwards, and up. Good work. And we are halfway through for those doing single arm.
Halfway there.
Good work, keeping it going. Alrighty, so we are increasing that pace next up to 6 out of 10 effort. We're going to do double arm forwards going around to begin with in a circle. And that's in 3, 2, 1. So coming both round and just bringing that pace up to 6 out of 10 effort. If you're not using the pole, the movement is the same. Just keeping it going around. Good work, everybody. So just 6 out of 10 efforts. So a slight increase in pace here from what we were doing before. Nothing too drastic, just a small increase in pace as we go through this. We're halfway through for those who are doing single arm. Nice work, keeping it moving there. Keep that consistency going with the pace, with the range of motion, keeping things moving. Nice work. We've got about 10 seconds here on the next
10
one.
seconds.
Same movement in the opposite direction. And that's in 3, 2, 1. So change direction. Keep it moving. Good work. Six out of 10. Good stuff, everybody. And for those who are doing single arm, we are at halfway now.
Halfway there.
Good work. Keep it moving. On the next one, we're going to do circles in a clockwise direction in front of us. So it's like a flat plane for this one. And we'll showcase that as we get into it in 10 seconds from now. So circles, clockwise direction in 4, 3, 2, 1. It's coming round. And we're still at that 6 out of 10. That slightly increased pace here. And we're halfway through for those doing single arm.
Halfway there.
Swap now. Still at 6 out of 10. Keeping it moving. 20 more seconds on this one. On the next one, same movement, opposite direction.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Nice work. So we've got one more at 6 out of 10 after this. And then we'll be increasing the pace. But we're halfway through this one now for those who are doing single arm.
Halfway there.
And yes, we've got one more after this one at 6 out of 10 pace. Then we're increasing our intensity again. For this next one, we're going to do a straight arm raise above our head. And we'll showcase that as we get into it in 10 seconds from now. So this one is still at 6 out of 10. This next one, 3, 2, 1. So raising up, bring it down, straight arm up. Nice work, everybody. So say this is number 10. The next one, we'll be increasing that intensity up to 7 out of 10 effort. For those who are doing single arm on this one though, change now.
Halfway there.
That's it, good work everybody. Keep that moving.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go. We're going to do some punching forwards, alternating hands for this first one of this increased pace. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So 7 out of 10 effort now. Punching forwards, alternating hands. So we've increased that pace again here. Good work. So it's just another 10% more effort from the last round. Good works. We are at halfway for those who are doing single arm. You can change now. Good work, everybody. Keep that moving. Keep those arms extended each time the best you can, and keep that 7 out of 10 pace. Good work. We've got 10 seconds to go here. On the next one, we're going to be punching across our body to one side and then the other in 3, 2, 1. So coming across. That's it. Nice work. Still 7 out of 10. Nice work, everybody. Keep it moving. We're at halfway for those who are doing single arm. Change now. On the next one, we're going to be punching up above our head or as high as you can with those arms. Still alternating, still at 7 out of 10 pace. Good work.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. So go.
Round 13.
For those who are doing single arm, let's change now.
Halfway there.
But whichever you're doing, keeping that pace there, 7 out of 10. Good extension with those arms, keeping things moving. Good work, everybody. 20 seconds to go on this particular one. On the next one, we're going to be punching down in 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Keep that pace going. Good work, everybody. And 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming down.
14.
If you're not using a pole, you can come across. Just for that little bit extra extension. Good work. Keep that 7 out of 10 pace though. Nice work, everybody. And we've got one more to go after this one. We're going to do our combination one where we punch forward, side, up and down. But if you're doing single arm, swap now because we're halfway through this one. Yeah, we've got one more to go. Combination, punching forward, side, up and down for this 15-minute block. Good work, everybody.
10 seconds.
Sticking with 7 out of 10 effort as we move into this last one still. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So go forwards,
15. Last
side, up, and then down. Good work. Forwards, side, up, and down. Keep it moving. 7 out of 10. And for those doing the single arm, we're at halfway now.
halfway there.
20 seconds to go. And last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work so far. I'm just going to get the timer set up for the next bit. If you need to grab a drink now, feel free to do so. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is doing our interval training as we usually do, but we're going to be slightly changing it up. Not too drastic of a change, but just a different way of how we program it. So we're going to be doing 16 rounds in total today, so it's more than what we usually do, and that's the additional bit that we're adding in. Usually we do 10 rounds, but today we're going up to 16 rounds, but we're going to split it into 2 parts. Okay, so we're going to do the first part, which is 8 rounds of 40 seconds of max and 20 seconds of rest. Then we're going to have 1 minute rest, and then we're going to repeat that movement. If you're doing single arm, I want you to do the first set on one side, so the first 8 on one side, and then the second 8 on the other side. So you'd have to switch in between as you're going through. You can just focus on one side, we'll have the minute rest, and then we swap over to the other side. If you're using both arms, you just follow along with me as usual for this. So yeah, 8 rounds, 40 seconds of max, 20 seconds of rest. So it's less than what we usually do, but we're going to be doing an additional set as well. So it's more total than what we usually do with that little bit of rest in between. Okay, with that out of the way, we will get started. We're going to do the same exercise as well in the first 8 as the second 8, okay? And it's all about just maximum effort for that 40 seconds and then 20 seconds of rest. If you want to, and I'm going to leave this up to you, if you want to just keep moving during that 20 seconds, feel free to do so. So I will stop moving, so for those who just want to rest completely. But if you feel free to just keep moving if you want to in that 20 seconds of rest. But I'll leave that choice up to you. Okay, we're going to get going with our paddling forwards as fast as we can in 15 seconds from now. Remember, if you're doing single arm, just stick with one side for this whole first 8 that we're doing here. But maximum effort in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Get those arms going around nice and fast as you can here. 40 seconds, maximum effort. Good work, everybody. Keeping that going around. Good stuff. Halfway through. Nice work, everybody. Keeping it moving.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. Keep those arms moving fast. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. That's our first one done. Next one, we're going to do same movement, opposite direction. Good start there. Let's keep that speed up. Make sure we're having that speed all the way through every single second of this. Don't slow into the end. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 2.
That's it. Nice work. Keep it going. Keep those arms going nice and fast.
Halfway there.
Keep moving fast as you can. Good work, everybody.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good. The next one, we are going to be doing some paddling to the left side. 10 seconds. So paddling to the left like we're in a canoe as fast as you can. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 3.
That's it. Good work, everybody. Fast as we can. Keep those arms moving. Nice work.
Halfway there.
Good work. Keep it moving. Keep those arms going fast. We've got 10 seconds to go here.
10 seconds.
And another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. We'll swap over to the other side on this next one. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 4.
Again, maximum effort.
Halfway there.
Good work. Keep it moving. Keep that pace up. Maximum effort still. Let's not let ourselves just settle into a rhythm. Really try and push ourselves through this session. 10 seconds to go. Good work, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Nice work. Alrighty, on this next one, we're going to be doing some punching forwards, alternating hands. Let's get those hands moving really quick here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
5.
That's it. Good work. Keep those arms moving nice and fast. Excellent work, everybody.
Halfway there.
Keep it moving. Keep those arms nice and fast. Excellent work. You did really well so far. Let's make sure we're keeping that momentum, keeping that pace up. 10 more seconds to go on this one. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there, good work. On the next one, we'll be punching across our body. 10 seconds from now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 6.
That's it, nice work. Keep it moving. Nice and fast. Doing really well. Let's keep that pace going. Keep things moving.
Halfway there.
Good work, everyone.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Nice work. On this next one, we're going to do forwards and up. 10 seconds to go. Again, fast as we can. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forwards and up.
Round 7.
That's it, good work, keep it moving. Good extension with those arms, good speed with them too. Fantastic.
Halfway there.
Just over halfway through this particular 40 seconds of max here, keep it moving.
10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. And we got one last one of this first set of 8. And we're doing a straight arm raise. So we go from here, straight above the head. This is the last one of this. And then we'll have some rest, some extra rest. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Last round. Halfway there.
Halfway through this particular one, keep it moving nice and fast. Nice work, everybody. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. We've got a little bit extra rest here. Not a huge amount, but we're going to go through that 8 again. If you are doing single arm, now is the time to switch over to the other side. Just have a quick hydration and then we'll go straight into it very soon. Okay, prepare yourself. I'm going to start the countdown, which is 15 seconds now. Going to go through it again. Same exercises, same order. Paddling forwards as fast as you can for 40 seconds, 20 seconds of rest. Single arm users change arms here. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's it, good work everybody. Let's get those going fast. And I want this second set here to be just as good, just as fast, just as good range of motion as well as the first set. Let's keep it moving. Good work everybody.
Halfway there.
Halfway through, good stuff.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go on this one. Keep those arms moving. Good work, everybody. 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good stuff. Same movement, opposite direction. 10 seconds to go. Really good so far. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 2.
That's it. Nice work. We are halfway through
Halfway there.
this one. Keep those arms moving. Keep it nice and fast. You're doing great so far. Let's keep it going. Another 10 seconds here. Good work. All the way through to the end of this particular one in 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. We're going to be paddling down to the left side. Ten seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 3.
Still as fast as we can here. Don't let yourself drop off this pace. Keep those arms moving fast. Keep getting slapped by the wrist strap on this.
Halfway there.
Keep going. Halfway through this one.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Go swap over to the other side on the next one. So still maximum effort. Let's make sure we are doing that. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 4. Halfway there.
Halfway through. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work so far. Punching forwards, alternating hands. On this next one, nice and quick, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 5.
That's it, nice work. Keep those arms going fast as you can. Halfway through, keep it punching, keep it going. Good extension, good speed, all the way through this. 10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there, punching across our body on the next one. Ten seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 6.
Punching across, maximum effort. Keep it moving, good work.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. You guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Let's make sure we're continuing that through this. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. We are going to be moving on to the next one here. We're doing double arm forwards, double arm overhead. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Round 7.
That's it, good work. Good extension, keep it moving.
Halfway there.
Halfway through, good stuff, keep it moving.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. We got one last one to go. That is our straight arm raise. Let's make sure we finish just as well as we started. Nice and fast. Good range of motion. Staying focused. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Last round.
Halfway, keep it going into the last stretch of this part of the hard work.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. We have still got some stuff to do with our poles, so don't put them away just yet. We just got a last little bit of effort here that we're going to be putting in. I'll set up the timer ready for it. My timing app has decided to start displaying ads now, so I have to keep closing down the app and then relaunching it so we don't hear it. But if you keep hearing weird noises every so often, that would be what it is. So we're just going to finish off with a 3 minutes here. And essentially we're going to do in this 3 minutes the opposite of what we did in the build set. We're going to start at 7 out of 10 effort for 1 minute, then we're going to go down to 6 out of 10, and then we're going to finish with 5 out of 10. So we're just going to reduce that heart rate down before we get into the core part of our workout. Choose whichever exercise you want to do. If you want to mix and match it up, feel free to do so. If you want to do an exercise we've done today or one we haven't done, not a problem. It's just 3 minutes. Each minute we're going to go 7 out of 10, then 6 out of 10, then 5 out of 10. So just choose whichever works for you. And if you want to mix it throughout, that's also fine. I'm just going to do some nice simple paddling forwards. We're going to go here in 15 seconds time. But starting off relatively fast and then just bringing it down. And we're going to do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So starting off 7 out of 10 effort. So it's still, relatively hard here for this first minute. Not as fast as what we've just been doing on those 40 seconds, but still up there, putting in the effort for this first minute here. Good work. We're coming up to halfway through this first one, just sticking at 7 out of 10 for now.
Halfway there.
Keep it moving. Alrighty, on the next one, which is in 15 seconds from now, we're going to just bring that down to 6 out of 10 effort.
10 seconds.
Still at 7 out of 10 for now though. Keep it moving for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bringing it down just by 10%. Bring that effort down. Good work. Halfway through this particular one. Good work. work. Just keep it moving. Good consistency.
Seconds.
10 seconds to go. So last one to bring it down to 5 out of 10. 3, 2, 1.
Round 3. Last round.
So we're at 5 out of 10 now. So it's still not easy, remember? Still not hard, but it's not hard. It's in between the two. Just moving it around. And it's all about just bringing that heart rate down from the highs that we experienced during the interval set.
Halfway there.
Last 30 seconds. And you can bring that pace down a little bit more if you want to bring it down to like 4 out of 10 or 3 out of 10 just into this last 20 seconds here. That is absolutely fine. Ten seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work, everybody. Let's put our poles down if you're using them. And then we're going to go into a little bit of core work here to finish off today's session. So I mean adverts. Annoying. I have to change my timer app. Okay, alrighty. On this, we're going to do some bending to the side and some bending forwards on this. So we start with bending to the side. We go down to one side, pull ourselves back up, and then down to the other side and pull ourselves back up again. Remembering on this, we do not want to use momentum, whether that's this arm helping us or our head assisting. We want to try and make it as hard as we can. And you'll know how to do that as you go through it. Have an experiment. If it feels harder, by changing it slightly, that's fine. That's what we want. Good work, just bending to one side, then the other, using that spine to pull ourselves back up. I put the opposite hand on the lap as I'm doing it. That stops the momentum from the arm. And also I try not to use my head because it's quite easy to go like this and the head guides the movement. But if I try and almost keep the head down to the side as I'm trying to pull up, just makes it a little bit trickier, using that core a little bit more. Good work. Let's go into the forward fold, so bending forwards, raising up. Remember on this, the higher your arms are, the harder this is going to be. If you need to use a slight bit of assistance, you can push off your lap, but try and use it as little as possible. Just sort of fingertips if you have to. And back to bending to one side and then the other. That's nice. And let's go back to the forward fold again. And easing it off there, but just finish off with a little bit of spinal mobility. So do some flexion and extension in the neck to begin with. Just nice, easy movements. We go into some rotation, looking one side and the other. And bring one ear to one shoulder and to the other. And then we go through the rest of our spine, extension and flexion, curling forwards like a shrimp, arching back like a high jumper, back and forth between the two. And into rotation, rotate around one side to the other, and again back and forth between the two. And let's go into lateral, reaching down to one side, down to the other. Try not to lean forwards as you do so, just reaching down. And let's finish with a whirlpool, going round in a circle. Change in direction. Giving it all a big shake off as we finish today's session. Excellent work, everybody. Really good effort there today. Thanks again for joining me for today's session.